Hey, Stats Pack, welcome back to the podcast. Going to be talking about some of the top NBA picks. I'll do the top 4 or 5 NBA picks this year, 2020, last year, and how their season turned out, comparing and contrasting whatever their draft position and seeing if it was a good draft. I know it's only 1 year into it, but we could talk about how their first year went. First off, number 1 pick for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He is one of the front runners for the NBA Rookie of the Year, and he was the first pick, Anthony Edwards. Anthony averaged 19.3 points this season, 4.7 rebounds, 2.9 assists. He shot 77.6% from the free throw, a 32.9% from the three-point line, and a 41.7% from the field goal percentage. It's not bad. He played in 72 games, started 55 of them, averaged 32 minutes a game. He was decent. I mean, that's a decent year. He got a lot of minutes. He averaged 32.1 minutes. He's going to be a star in this league for a long time. He's very athletic. He's growing into his position. Would he be the best pick this year? Is he the NBA Rookie of the Year? I don't know. Let's go through. Number 2, tough year for the Golden State Warrior, James Wiseman. Tough year. So he got injured early. Games 39, 27. He averaged 11.5 points per game, 5.8 rebounds, 0.7 assists. He shot from the field. He shot free throw 62.8%, from the 3-point line 31.6, and field goal percentage was 51.9. A lot of people are actually saying get James get him out of Golden State, trade him for somebody. Golden State needs a big man that clicks with everybody else, especially with Klay Thompson coming back. But I think what they were lacking this year was an experienced big man defender. I think this is why they weren't. I mean, on top of everybody being hurt, I'd say give James 1 more year, maybe even two more years to develop in Golden State. That's a high draft pick just to trade him out in the first year. Everything I thought about him before, with his feet and his quickness and his I think that's his biggest hang up. He's not super quick. He plays very similar to DeAndre Ayton, so I think they should afford James as much time as DeAndre to develop. And DeAndre is actually developing into a very, very good, center in the league. Give James that chance. I think they're very comparable in their abilities. Not super fast, but he sees the floor well. He just needs to have his body catch up to like his thought process. How I feel about that. The number 3 pick in the NBA draft and one of the top prospects for the NBA Rookie of the Year, LaMelo Ball, and personally my favorite, LaMelo Ball, 15.7 points per game, 5.9 rebounds, 6.1 assists. He averaged 28.8 minutes per game. He shot 75% from the free throw line, a 35.2% from the 3-point line, and 43.6% from field goal. LaMelo sees the ball probably out of the top 3, sees the floor probably the best out of 3. Basketball IQ, I think LaMelo absolutely has the best one. He needs to put some muscle on. I think he does. He gets beat up down low. He's not scared to take it into the paint. The way he plays, I feel like he needs to put it. He's not like a straight up perimeter player. He likes mixing it up and getting in low. So that much punishment, as we saw, he's gonna have the potential to get hurt. He played in 51 games, started 31 of them. LaMelo has a huge future if he stays healthy, puts on some muscle. If you could see, like, his brother Lonzo has a stronger structure than him. He's not as smooth as LaMelo, but I think LaMelo is the runaway player of the year here at this point, just the way he played. I think he definitely got himself a solid starting spot next year. Number 4, which nobody talks about, is the Chicago Bulls, Patrick Williams. He played in 71 games. I think missed 1 game. He played a lot. He scored 9.2 points, 4.6 rebounds, 1.4 assists, shot 48.3% from the field goal, 39.1 from the three-point line. That is a pretty good percentage there. 72.8 from the free throw line. Patrick Williams has a good chance to play a long time in the league, if not just a six-man, but they have him on the starting lineup. He doesn't produce very well. He gets rookie minutes, 27.9 per game. Next up was Isaac Okoro. Isaac's at 9.6, 3.1 rebounds, 1.9 assists. 3-point shot, not as good as Patrick, 29%, field goal percent, 42%. So he's got some minutes. His shooting's just way off. He averaged 32.4 minutes per game. He started all the games he played in 67. Isaac's going to have some growth here if he's going to stay in the league, I think. Or will at least keep as a starter in the league. Those percentages gotta improve. Next up, Tyrese Halliburton. I think the number 2. I would say at least the number 3 NBA Rookie of the Year, Tyrese Halliburton, for like his draft position. He averaged 13 points per game, 3.3 rebounds per game, assists 5.1. Field goal percentage 47% from the field, 40.9% from the 3-point line. Best shooter out of them. Actually, did Patrick shoot better than him? Nope. Tyrese did. 40.9% from the 3-point line, 85.7% from the field goal line. Tyrese played great. He should have started way more games, but of course, you have those two guards. It's hard to get some time as a starter, but he came off the bench. He played great. 58 games, started in 20 of them, 30.1 minutes per game. Like I said, 13 points. He's a solid starter. He's going to be a solid starter in this league. So those were my top. So that was the top NBA draft picks of 2020. What do you guys think? Who is the runaway NBA player of the year? I don't think there's a huge runaway, but I think LaMelo pretty much stands head and shoulders above the rest of them. Can't wait to see how he evolves as a player. He's got to stay healthy. I know he likes to bang it out. He plays out of his mind. I love his intensity. Tyrese Halliburton, extremely smart player, along with James Wiseman. His physicality is going to have to catch up with his mental and floor intelligence. He's very smart, but his body needs to catch up to what he wants to do. Anthony Edwards, huge athletic talent. Just tighten up his shooting and his game. He's going to be great. I think he's the most athletic out of all of them. Patrick and Isaac is going to have to develop to become starters in this league, I think. Solid starters otherwise they're going to be coming off the bench here. Okay, everybody, thanks for listening to the Stats Beast podcast. Take care. Bye.